You have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, members of the body, it is time for kids to have access to in-person learning. In all three of my jobs, parent, teacher, legislator, I have become increasingly frustrated, I think as many of you have and as many of our parents in our communities have, about the fact that they have not been able to come back. Now, back in November as we were preparing for this session, I didn't think we'd be in this situation. You know, it seemed like we were on the right track. And then events happened. There was a COVID spike. Some localities had more back and forth between different groups in their communities than others. The vaccine rollout happened so that we could get teachers rollouts. But now it is time. And to that end, I am glad to see that the governor is calling on schools to open their doors on by March 15th. But to that end, also, we need to make sure that we have an in-person school in the fall as well. And I will be introducing a substitute to the Senate's proposal that is being sent on its way to ensure that we are open, but that we do so in a way that is thoughtful, that allows for us to take science and the contingency of the moment into account, that respects individual communities and their different needs, and one that is specifically tailored to this moment. And just for 1 second, I want to talk about why that substitute is needed. The bill that is heading over to us, the bill from the Senate, is actually a far-reaching bill that would permanently change education policy in the Commonwealth and is not directly tailored to this moment, but is instead a policy that would go into effect in perpetuity, one that would make it so that schools could not account for public health crises when they happen, and one that would open Pandora's box on virtual schooling. The bill that I'm putting in will ensure that we have in-person opportunities, but that folks can take science into account, can take individuals into account, and can take communities into account. Having said that, it is time we get kids back. It is time we get schools up and running. So I'm glad the governor did what he did, and that is why I'll be introducing this substitute in the coming weeks. Thank you, Madam Speaker and members of the body.